Meanwhile, I'd like to know how much Barack Obama knew about the influence peddling scheme underway for the Biden administration and the Biden family. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer is now issuing subpoenas. He started what he told me is going to be a dozen subpoenas. He has a subpoena out for Hunter Biden's business associate now, Eric Schwerin, and Mervyn Yan, and his art dealer, including the gallerist George Burgess, for their testimony on the Biden family's business deals and potential money laundering. This comes after he issued subpoenas for Hunter Biden, James Biden, business associate Rob Walker earlier this week. Alan, what are your thoughts here on this investigation underway by James Comer and the Oversight Committee? James Comer was on this show this week. He said there could be money laundering, influence peddling, and now tax evasion that we're talking about, because this so-called loan that Joe Biden claims he got, he didn't actually pay any taxes on any money of it either. Alan, your thoughts?
Time has come for the appointment of a special counsel to look into not only Hunter Biden, he has a special counsel, and not only Joe Biden and classified information, but there's enough smoke here. I voted for Joe Biden. I am a Democrat. I hope there's nothing beyond the smoke. But if I were President Biden, I would vote for a special counsel to make sure that he's above reproach and to make sure that every aspect of the relationship between President Biden and his son is thoroughly and completely investigated so that he can be vindicated if he's not guilty. And I'm hoping that a special counsel will be appointed, because you can't have a situation where you're appointing a special counsel going against a man running against the incumbent president when you don't have a special counsel for the incumbent president. That creates the impression of unequal application of the law. So I'm hoping that beyond the congressional investigations, which are going to be partisan, inevitably, that there will be a special counsel appointed, a very distinguished special counsel, above reproach, who can look deeply into this problem and vindicate President Biden if he deserves vindication, or let the chips fall where they may if there's any culpability or criminal conduct. But the time has come for a special counsel.
Yeah, meanwhile, throughout all of this, he's trying to eliminate his number one opponent, Donald Trump. Alan, real quick before you go, a word on the trial underway in New York for Donald Trump. Jonathan Turley said a gag order on Trump is unconstitutional. They're trying to take his name off the ballot in Colorado still.
Well, I wrote a book called Get Trump, which is all about
right.
that. And it was Letitia James's campaign promise. This is a woman who campaigns against Trump and then says his administration is too male, too pale, and too stale. In one sentence, she becomes a sexist, a racist, and an ageist. And then she holds these press conferences before the testimony, after the testimony. It's so clear that this is a political attempt to have an influence on the election. They know they can win cases in places like New York and the District of Columbia. They also know that some of them will be reversed on appeal. But the appeals will come only after the election. So you ask me, does this constitute election interference? Yes, it does. It's an attempted election interference. So far, it hasn't worked. But if you believe, look, I have a constitutional right to vote against Donald Trump for the third time. I want to exercise that constitutional right without him being taken off ballots, without him being taken into court, and his campaign being in any way by this. I think the American public have the right to decide who the next president should be. It shouldn't be decided by state attorneys, state district attorneys, or state any other offices. The American public have to vote in the cleanest and fairest election in American history.
Alan, thank you so much for joining me today. Good to see you, sir. Alan Dershowitz joining us.